All right, I have something very, very exciting for you today. Something that I have been waiting for like 2 years now, something that I began to doubt I would ever see again. It is a new installment of the original One Punch Man webcomic. If you didn't know, before the wildly successful anime and the wildly successful remake comic, there was still a quite popular webcomic drawn by One himself with all of its amateurish doodly art, but with also all of the great storytelling and characterization and gigantic world building ambition that the series became known for all over the world. So this is the forefront part of the story. So far, the remake manga has deviated a decent amount, but normally just in the mode of adding additional things. And it seems like everything that's in the webcomic will eventually come to pass in the remake as well. So this is very, very exciting. This is the new frontier in the story. Things like new characters, revelations, mysteries could be solved for the first time here. Which is, I guess, the default mode of reading manga in general. Like most manga, it's like this. But this is kind of a rare exception, or a rare kind of. It goes even further beyond that because we're not just learning about what's happening in this manga, but we're learning things that are going to happen in totally other series later. Okay, anyways, you get it. You get it. You get why this is so exciting for me. Victim, so world-renowned low-quality manga artist Warren. One. Okay, yeah, Warren one. 2 years ago, around the same time as webcomic stopped, a questionable fiend found a skeleton in his house. Oh no! So this is Snek here, I'm pretty sure. The number one A-class hero? No, he's not number one A-class. What am I saying? Number one C-class or something, or he's something. He's highly ranked. Determined the culprit was a monster. There's no known criminal affair, but a disaster caused by monsters. So investigation will be taken by the hero of investigation. Subjugating the monsters in this investigation. Pass these documents. Incident was 2 years ago. They keep nailing that point down. It's pretty funny. Sounds kind of okay. Movies you like. Okay. This is a strange setup. There's a lot of plot points happening right now. I'm not really sure in what direction it's going to move. There's a lot of kind of things that remain to be seen. Looks like this is Child Emperor that he encounters. That the manga killer investigation was left to you. Bothering me, so I try to find out myself, the culprit. And here executives, some vile people to conduct business illegally by selling the monsters as pets as ornamental display. But many times in the past, the monsters have escaped distribution processes of buyers and caused many disasters. Not the first time they've been casualties. I like the art of all these monsters. They're simple in their own way, but they have details in other ways. They reflect kind of one's drawing ideology, I think. That it's okay if it's cartoonish and crude, but it should leave some sort of impression, you know? So this guy's mouth that's all full of teeth, or this guy's face that's all full of eyes. Like, that's enough. That's enough. It's enough that, you know, you get what's scary about that monster. His experience been already standard after years ago. It's proven by the individual identification chip embedded in his body. Okay. About the skin now. Why are you telling me this? Forever chasing monster has always been eliminated. Okay. So Snake is a little humiliated. This is basically all he does in the manga is get humiliated. Drop it off at gate number 2. Carry the contents by myself. What's going on? Why is he carrying this box? Is this like Saranzanmai? Huh? Ooh, Child Emperor is quitting the Hero Association too. Interesting. Petition concerning the collective opinions of Class B members and below and ordinary citizens. Problems regarding the pro-hero system. So this is like a big kind of movement that's happening. That there's like another pro-association that might clash with the Hero Association. Kind of a hero civil war, I think, could be the next major arc. There's a lot of interesting characters coming out of the woodwork, powerful people that did not want to be heroes, kind of like Suiru in the remake. Plans set up. Almost nobody looked through it. 10-year-old excellent hero gave up on us. Child Emperor is not the only one leaving us. Oh no. Who else is abandoning it? Ooh, Metal Bat arriving at the Neo Heroes. This is very cool. This is very cool because the sides are drawn like somewhat arbitrarily. Like any given hero could either switch to the other team or not. And yet, you know, it kind of becomes sensible within their characteristics if you think about the type of people they are, how lazy they are, how dedicated they are, whatever. That you can kind of sort them out this way. But the specific team ups and stuff aren't written in stone. Like there's so much potential. Monster or Metal Bat becomes an enemy, you know, or maybe the Neo Heroes end up being the good guys. Who knows? Who knows? Awesome. I think this is supposed to be migrated, but whatever. Mitigated, sure. Child Emperor and Darkshine. Wow, interesting. These are some strong, strong heroes that are now part of the Neo Hero Association. Not like I trust the Neo Heroes, but I like this Hero Association. They're more open to hearing new opinions. Okay. In a position to monitor their legal activities if I remain there. And effective that the other roles I might prioritize first. As long as I'm called a hero, I will accomplish my duty. Nice. What? Darkshine quit his hero activities. What does that mean? But he's still at the Neo Heroes. What's going on with that? So to work here as a training instructor and sparring partner. Ah, tired of being a pro hero. He just wants to get stronger. Ooh, and Metal Bat wants to box him. Metal Bat definitely has the attitude of a boxer. He definitely has that Tomorrow's Joe kind of rough edge to him. Finest, they're able to pass as special training students. Me, get on the shape, teach how to fight. Major problems. Like shortage of heroes are taken care of. Only like battle rated heroes. Ah, okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. The Hero Association that always just demanded people be hero ready, giving them an exam, and if they fail, just showing them the door. It does seem like this system is better. Let's train people up from the get-go. Anybody who wants to be a hero can come here and have a chance. Right, somebody laughing. These guys must be Class C and Class B. Many former pro heroes decided to join here. Ooh, and current Neo Heroes Executive McCoy. Associates are waiting inside the conference room. Why does he think these guys must be Class C and Class B, though? Does he not recognize them? As a former section chief of the Hero Association, does he not recognize that these are all S-Class heroes? No? Maybe? No? Meaning of the people, the fitting of the title of S-Class heroes. All right, character introductions time. I'm hoping. We saw a couple of guys. There was like the bounty hunter dude and the sumo wrestler. And maybe some other ones that the Neo Heroes were recruiting. I'm hoping there's more. Oh, no, never mind, never mind. We cut back to Charenko and Bang, still out training in their remote little cabin here, the dojo. I'm clipping my toenails today, so I'm not meeting with anyone. It's an all-day process clipping his toenails. This shot, by the way, of Bang clipping his toenails is drawn really well. There's definitely been a pretty major upgrade in the last 2 years. Mostly probably from one drawing, Mob Psycho, and getting better about that. But yeah, I don't know, just kind of like skimming through some of these shots. They're pretty impressive. The nice perspective shot here on Charenko running in is like very cinematic, you know. It would be at a time that one wouldn't go for things like that, and almost every panel is just kind of like people standing around. So this is cool. It's cool that he's becoming more bold and more. Oh, whoa! The King engine begins already. King has arrived. So in the last chapter, King was in a really awkward situation with Atomic Samurai, where Atomic Samurai was trying to get him to improve his strength. King could not, of course, but managed to bluff his way out of it really hard, really impressively. So now he's here to legitimately become strong? Could that be it? That would be an interesting little arc. The King training arc. King going from fraud to monster. But is it really feasible? Because he's not just not as strong as he seems. He's just not strong at all. He's just like a total loser otaku. Formal. Done with the Hero Association. But it looks like he's here to stay. He's in his like workout. Well, no, he's just an otaku. He always wears clothes like that. But he has this bag. The way things are going now, I'm barely holding it together. I'm really on my limit. I don't have anywhere to run. Yesterday, Atomic Samurai even cornered me and almost exposed me. I can't take it anymore. People find out my true nature. I'm terrified of what might happen. Well, you've probably already seen right through me. But Bang can't hear him. He's just too quiet. So does Bang know the king is a fraud? I don't remember. I don't think he does. I think only Saitama does. But right up until the end of the Monster Association, everyone was waiting for King to do something. But he just assumes that he's been seen through. Stronger. Please make me stronger. Whoa! It begins. The King training arc. Interesting, interesting. Maybe so maybe. So we've heard a lot about this idea of like limiters, that everyone has a natural limit up to which they can work to achieve more and more strength. And then when you hit that limit, something more extraordinary has to happen to get you past that. And that's what happened to Saitama that made him so ridiculously strong, is that he removed his limiter through the famous workout of 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 10K running every day. Now, could it be that King's limit is just so low that he'll pass his limiter like almost instantly or something? Something like that? It has to be something along these lines, or else he'll never ever catch up to the other characters. And yet I feel like this has to be relevant in some way. The way that the chapter ends with it, the way this is the first big development in 2 years. But yes, this is the end. We will return to the long, painful waiting. I don't know, man. I hope they start coming out more frequently. That would be very, very exciting. But we'll see. We'll see. If it's another 2 years, then I'll see you in 2021 when we find out what happens with Bang's training of King. Okay. Bye-bye.